Morning. Top of the morning. Beautiful morning. I could get used to not waking up to apocalyptic, nightmarish news, nightmarish tweets from a president. Good morning. God, I hope this damn thing's almost over. Georgia. Georgia. How about that Georgia? Woo. Georgia. Peach State. Holy shit. You know, when we were doing the election preview for the Muckrake podcast, I thought a lot of things were going to happen on election night. I was feeling pretty good. I have to tell you, I guessed pretty well on what states were going to go and how it was going to turn out. I did not think Georgia was going to go blue. Happy to be proven wrong. Happy whenever I'm wrong. Whew. What a time to be alive, am I right? We're going to talk about Trump, and we're going to talk about the coup that's still on and the potential for violence. But we got to take a moment just to be happy. We got to take a moment to be happy. I say that all the time over on the Bourbon Talk stuff. We have to you have to celebrate your wins. That's how politics is. The wins are so few and far between. Holy God. There are so few wins. Gotta celebrate when you can. This is a good time to celebrate. The whole thing just it's amazing. Donald Trump is going to be a one-term president. What a disaster. What a disaster. I mean, good God, what a long 4 years. And don't get me wrong, things aren't over. Like I keep saying, like there's a bigger battle to come. Like this is just the start of something else. This is a big win. Whew. I want I want it to finish. I want the plane to come in for a landing. I want this thing to be. I want the pie to be baked. Yeah, exactly. The real work begins, and again, the way that you make it through this stuff, and the way that you sustain power, and the way you beat back fascism, and the way that you make a better future is you celebrate the wins. Got the Senate runoffs. Absolutely. I have to tell you, I live in Georgia. I think most people know. I am already exhausted by the political ads that are going to happen for these two runoff elections. We could still have a Joe Biden presidency with a Democratic Senate and a Democratic House. That's in play. That's an absolute play. And I have to tell you, with Stacey Abrams and that group that she has put together, like there's a real opportunity. Real opportunity. Well, that's the thing about Abrams. Abrams could just be the governor of Georgia, just hanging out in the state house. But like the Georgia Republicans and Brian Kemp, that asshole, they had to screw her out of the governorship. Absolutely. Oh, Warnock and Ossa both have good chances, especially considering we're going to be looking at the possibility of Democratic president and Democratic Senate. Oh man, the money that's going to flow down to the Peach State is going to be a lot. So I just wanted to get on here, drink a little bit of coffee, celebrate with you all. Also take a moment just to let you know what's probably going to happen. I guess these are little morning briefings to get people ready for what this battle is going to entail. We talked yesterday about how we were going to have more armed Trump people who were going to be inspired to go to this stuff. as well as Republican operatives, and as well as astroturfed billionaires paying people to create Tea Party like movements. We saw that yesterday. I don't know how many of you saw, but there was actually a group of QAnon domestic terrorists who were caught going to Pennsylvania planning on, I don't know what they were planning on, but they had a ton of guns. We have to be able to walk and chew gum at the same time, especially right now. And here's the thing, like, we're celebrating right now. We're having a good morning. We're drinking our coffee. Everything just switched. But again, Donald Trump has told you over and over and over again, and he told you last night, he's not going to accept defeat. That's not who this person is. He is strictly an authoritarian and a fascist, and they don't care about your votes. In their heart of hearts, they know what the truth is, and if your votes don't line up with their truth, well, your votes don't matter. And I have to tell you that he is not going to go quietly. So here's how things are probably going to play out. We're probably going to see a lot more lawsuits get thrown around. And right now they're just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. And it's not so far because it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. But as those lawsuits are happening, and I talked about this, we have a new podcast. My Craig podcast is coming out this morning. Might be out now. What is time? We talked about it, how the law is where two realities conflict. And then that border between the two is where the law figures it out. As the law determines that the reality is that Donald Trump has lost the election, you are going to see more and more panic and more desperation. The right now is just eating itself alive. And you're seeing Trumpists, the isolated cult of Trump, the ones who believe in him, and that's all that matters to them. The ones who are like standing outside of these tallying places and praying and calling for God to deliver the vote, or, I don't know, picking up a semi-automatic rifle and driving to Philadelphia. By the way, I see you, Philadelphia. I see you, Pennsylvania. Those people right now are just screaming, why is the Republican Party not stepping in? And the Republicans, because they are nothing if not self-serving and into self-preservation, they're looking at this thing and they're like, oh, we've been working with this for a while and this has been helping us and it got us some judges, but this is bad. And so we're just going to stand over here. And by the way, if it works out, we'll totally, we'll reunite with Trump and it'll be totally fine. But these people are waiting to see which way the momentum turns. If Trump starts winning and he starts subverting democracy, these people are going to line up to shine his boots. These people are going to line up to shine his boots. I mean, that's just the long and the short of it. It's who the long and the short of it. It's who they are. But right now, they're thinking about their money and they're thinking about their power. They're thinking about the possibility of exercising Donald Trump out of the Republican Party. Well, this is not right. It's a little bit worrisome. You got to think, these are guys. Oh no. So, and they have thought about it, and this is where, yeah.